Hey everybody, Alex Kazora, SteelersDepot.com, back with a Pittsburgh Steelers recap and analysis. The first preseason game in the books for the Pittsburgh Steelers, knocking off the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 27-17 on Friday night in Tampa Bay. A lot to talk about, a lot to analyze. Let's dive on in. This will be, as always, just a quick, skinny recap. We'll go through the film, which will tell us a lot more about this game. So just initial thoughts here, good and bad off the top. Really good to see the offense start strong. Kenny Pickett, a fantastic first drive, 6 of 7, 70 yards, a touchdown to George Pickens. And not just scoring, but scoring explosive play. 33-yard touchdown was longer than any touchdown Pittsburgh had in the regular season last year. A slant over the middle, yards after catch, things you're looking for from George Pickens. A really good ball placement from Kenny Pickett, so things you didn't see from this offense last year. Just one preseason game against the Buccaneers backups, to be fair, but still, boxes you're checking, things you want to see, things, of course, you want to continue to see, but a good start there for the offense overall, no question about that. Just explosive plays. Calvin Austin, first NFL touch, 17-yard jet sweep, 67-yard touchdown, showing that speed. If you were concerned about any loss of speed coming off the foot injury and the foot surgery last year, you're not anymore. The dude can fly. He's shown that all camp. He's been that kind of guy. After a quiet start, kind of a couple rough days of training camp, but after that, he's really come on strong and consistently gotten behind defenses and getting behind, I should say, the Buccaneers defense on Friday night. From there, I thought Broderick Jones looked good at left tackle. We'll have to go back and really comb through to evaluate offensive line play, but I thought Jones was really consistent, athletic, consistently sealed the edge. I thought he anchored well enough. There are probably a couple more issues there, but better than what it had looked in camp, and some of the stunt pickup on first glance seemed to be impressive overall. Again, just kind of bouncing around, the speed of Anthony McFarland to hit the corner for his touchdown, 14 yards out. We know he's fast, but still good to see. I want to see, did he do anything on special teams, though? That's going to be what I'll be looking for more. I know this guy can run in space, but it was still a nice stamp to remind you of that speed from Anthony McFarland. Darnell Washington using his size to wash guys down. When he has the angle and can down block, he's really effective. Some base block, scoring up a bit more, I think will be more of an issue for his game, but you certainly see the flashes of that size and strength that he has overall. Deontay Johnson, good game, doesn't have the touchdown, but I think him and Pickett have really developed a good chemistry the last week or so of training camp, and that carried over into today, 3 carries, 32 yards. So, from there, I thought Mason Rudolph, a pretty deep ball to Austin. Rudolph is always throwing a good deep ball. That's the best part of his game. This guy can air it out accurately, and he has a good arm overall, so kudos to him for that. Thought Tanner Morgan probably played more than he should. The fourth-string quarterback, he had only gotten reps on a couple days in practice. Probably a little too much exposure for a guy not ready to handle all that kind of stuff. It was ugly, but you got a lot of backups in. Kendrick Green, fun at fullback. Did not see him once at fullback. I thought he would get 1 rep at fullback tonight or something like that, but not the case at center. Bad snaps, holds, getting blown up in pass protection, reminding you why they're trying him at fullback to salvage where he's at in his career overall. So those are kind of the quick thoughts offensively. Defensively, about Nick Herbig showing up. This is a guy that hadn't practiced the last couple of days in team period with a hip injury. Thought he was impressive to basically just kind of roll off the bus and get in there and make some plays. Quan Alexander, he was a hitter, energy guy. That's the type of dude that I've seen since he got signed in camp, and that carried over. Today got called for that one personal foul. I think it was probably technically the right call, but what more do you want Alexander to do in a situation like that? Nose tackle Keanu Benton really stuck out. Unfortunate, he left with an ankle injury. Don't know the severity on that, but I thought he was active. He was athletic in the backfield, staying clean, getting off a block, shooting gaps, really showing that burst, and that was a problem for the interior Buccaneers defensive line. From there, nice interception by Trenton Thompson. He's an aggressive run defender and had a good read and break on the ball to pick off. I think that was Kyle Trask, I believe that was. Overall, I think it was a solid outing. And again, have to kind of really go back through the tape here, but, some injuries to talk about with Benton and Kwiatkowski and Russell, inside linebackers, some guys there getting dinged up, and Duke Dawson may have suffered a pretty serious knee injury. Hope for the best on that, but kind of fearing the worst right now, and from what I was able to glean from it. So I know I'm probably missing a ton overall. You guys can correct me on in the comments below. Just want to get my quick thoughts out there. Good for showing. I think offense, especially defensively, run defense probably could have been a little bit cleaner overall, but I'm pretty happy with how things went for that first outing to be on the road for, all these new pieces, young guys, rookies to come in and contribute. So we'll go back through the tape. There'll be all 22 breakdowns on the site and on this channel throughout the week, so be sure to look out for that. And we're back at training camp on Sunday, and so a lot going on, a lot to report, but very happy that Pittsburgh Steelers football is back. Please like this video. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments below and subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate that, and you'll be the first to see the next videos and all 22 breakdowns. Again, thank you for watching and listening, and we'll talk to you soon.